stopped over here. Waze just gave me a notification that there was a car stopped here. I'm like, it's not there anymore. But then I look and there's one stopped on the other side, literally the same spot. So somebody on this side must have reported it, not realizing that the report would be on the other side. I don't know. People are dumb. So I messed up today, and I said, well, I had signed up a while ago for a 5K, and it's in Boston. And for some reason, yesterday or last night, I thought it was going to be today, and I tried to go to bed early, which was really hard, and I didn't succeed. And then struggled to wake up this morning, and was on my way. Hello, how are you? And then so I was on my way to to go to Boston. Excuse me. To go pick up my packet and to do my whatever, to do the race. And then my genius self, just before leaving, realizes that today's the 15th, not the 16th, and the race isn't until tomorrow. So, hi Kira, or Kyra, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. So then I was like, okay, well, I'll just, do some things around town that I needed to do, and then I was gonna DoorDash. But then I'm like, I might as well drive up to Boston today to pick up the packet, which has I guess your race bib and your shirt. I was like, I figure if I go up there and grab that today, then I don't have to worry about getting it tomorrow, because otherwise I would have to go up to Boston extra early tomorrow to get it. And I know that 10 a.m. isn't early to most people, but for me it is. And then also the fact that I plan on taking the train. So I'm going to drive tomorrow morning. I'm going to drive to Braintree, and then I'm going to take the red line into Boston in order to get to where the race is. Am I autistic? No, not that I'm aware of, but thanks for your concern. And so then my plan is to drive up to Braintree and then take the red line into Boston tomorrow, which is just frustrating because then it's harder for me to gauge the time because I can't control how fast I go on the train. So I don't know, and I'm also worried about lack of parking in Braintree in the morning, because I know a lot of people are going to be going into Boston for the parade and stuff. So I don't know, but my hope is that I don't have a lot of trouble getting to where I need to be tomorrow. But at least if I go and pick up my packet and my bib and my shirt and whatnot today, then I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. But the traffic going into Boston is already starting right now, and I'm not even, where am I? I don't even know where I am right now. I think I'm near Braintree, so I don't know, maybe about a mile or so from the split. Hello, Luigi. How are you? Yeah, I'm near the split on 24. If you're coming up 24 from the South Shore, and then it splits for 93. I'm a mile away from the split right now, and this is where traffic is starting, which actually isn't that bad because at least it's only a mile, and people are usually really slow at learning how to apparently decide whether to go right or left. But North Texas, nice. How is the weather down there? Today we're actually having a nice day. It's in the 63 right now according to my car, which surprised me because it's nice to start seeing spring weather. But yeah, so right now I'm just driving up to Boston to go get that, so that way I don't have to because tomorrow, where the packet pickup is like, from what I understand, about a half mile away from where the race starts and also where the red line drops off. So I'll have to take the red line, get off there, and then walk a half mile to get the stuff, and then walk a half mile back. Which a half mile is not that bad. So I'm not like it's not the distance. It's I don't trust myself with the time. So and then to start the 5K. So I'm just worried about 66 clear yesterday. It's terrible right now. Oh wow, dust storm. We don't usually get dust storms here, but 66 sounds nice. I'm sorry that the weather was bad yesterday, but I'm glad it's nice today. But yeah, so I don't trust myself in the morning to wake up and actually move because I'm not a morning person, even remotely, and I have to leave like the area to head up to Boston at I have to leave to head up to Boston around probably like 8 in the morning ish. Why are we stopping? Yeah, I'll screenshot it and I'll try to listen to it. Are you only on Spotify or are you on other platforms? At the moment, I don't have Spotify, but I can download it again at some point. At the moment, I owe Apple money, so I can't download any apps on my phone until I pay them the $5 I owe them because they're petty. This one thing I don't like about Apple products is if, like, for some reason, like, a payment for something doesn't go through, then it's like, oh, you can't download anything or do anything until your payment method is fixed. It's like, and it's stupid because, like, even for free apps and things like that, you still can't download them or update them. Well, I think you can update them, but you can't download them, and you can't download ones that you've had already now. YouTube, Instagram. Okay, I'll definitely check you out. I took a screenshot of the chat so that way I can remember to look up your stuff later. I can't right now because I'm driving, but I definitely will later. I promise. Because I love listening to new music and I like all different music, so I'm definitely interested. The street signs today are interesting. Like the one I just passed, the highway sign said, "Feel the luck of being alive, don't drink and drive." Happy St. Patrick's Day. That was a good one. Sometimes the Massachusetts highway signs kind of get comical. Oh, thank you. I got my septum done actually 2023 now. Wow, it's been almost 2 years since I got it done. I think I got it done in April of 2023. I can't believe that was 2 years ago. My nose I got done actually twice, like the nostril, because the first one I got done, and then when my godson was a baby, I was holding him and ended up ripping it out of my face. And then later on, I ended up getting it redone again after that had healed. I've been wanting my septum done for years, and I was so scared to do it because I was afraid it was gonna hurt. And actually, it hurt. My septum hurt less than my nostril did, which is really funny. I find it funny because I thought that it was gonna be like the most painful thing in the world, and it really wasn't. Mind you, I also have 4 tattoos, and my tattoos didn't hurt as bad. My nostril hurt worse than my tattoos did, in my opinion. I think it's probably because it's like up by your eyes. I don't know. I'm not sure why I felt like it hurt so bad, but it did, in my opinion. When I stepped them, I was so surprised with how little it hurt. I'd also heard like horror stories of like when people get their septum done, somebody piercing it like too far, and they'll pierce it like into the cartilage and stuff. And like, so I ended up going to a piercer that was recommended to me by a friend. So, and they had just gotten theirs done, and the guy was great. So I was like, all right, well if he's great, I'll go there. And it was actually pretty cheap too. I'm pretty good. How are you, Weston? Sorry, I have to switch over to the GPS. I don't know if it's gonna mess with the camera or not, or the audio. If it does, I'm sorry. If not, either way, I will come back and look at the. What is that person doing? They're literally like almost in the middle of the highway, just like sitting there where it's like they couldn't decide whether to take the exit or not. I don't know. I swear, sometimes people here don't know how to drive. But yeah, when I get like after I figure out where I need to go, I'll switch back to the stream so that way I can keep glancing at the comments. Obviously, because I'm driving, I might miss comments. I'm not sure. I am streaming on Restream instead of actually like YouTube directly or TikTok directly, whatever, because of the fact that right lane closed. Okay, interesting. Usually left lane. Oh wait, it's Saturday. Left lane it wouldn't be closed today. Sorry. But yeah, so honestly, come in, whereas on TikTok they're like really small. I mean, not on TikTok, sorry, on YouTube, when I'm actually just on YouTube live stream, they're really small. I don't have my glasses. I don't like wearing my glasses when I'm wearing my hearing aids. Oh my god, why are we stopping? I don't know. I feel like they like push my ears out, and I find it uncomfortable. I don't know. I'm weird. I don't even, for the longest time I didn't even like wearing my hearing aids because they were uncomfortable on my ears. Same with my glasses. So when I had to wear them both at the same time, it was even worse. But yeah, I wear my hearing aids a lot more now than I used to. I used to barely ever wear them. It did what? It did. It messed with the camera. If it did, I'm sorry. I have to like keep looking at the GPS because I don't know where I'm going. I mean, I know I'm going to Boston, but I don't know exactly where in Boston I'm going. So I have to keep looking at the GPS. It says I'm supposed to move, take an exit in, I think, 12 miles. Let me just look at what exit it is. Exit 21. 12 miles. The whole joke of Boston is an hour from Boston is not even inaccurate. It's like, is that a motorhome or like a tour bus? Damn, it's huge. I want a bus. No, I don't. It'd be so like hard to park places. Actually, I would love a bus. But like, the thing I don't like about a bus, like I said, is like it'd be hard to park at places. Like, where are you gonna park it? Unless you're getting like a whole campsite or like parking in places that you like talk to the. I don't know. I don't know how that would even work. At least not like in the city area. Like, if you're in like the middle of nowhere, maybe, but I don't know. I think the stuff settled to the bottom of that. They're not very good right now. And as I'm sitting here in this traffic, I'm now realizing how much traffic I'm going to be sitting and going back. Because it's already 2 o'clock. and I'm probably gonna get to the place at like according to the GPS, I'll get there around 2:40. So, but then when I have to turn around and come back, that'll be like 3:40. Oh, but it's Saturday, so the traffic might not be too bad. Ooh, I'm gonna go to the airport. I just want to go to the airport and then get on an airplane and fly away somewhere other than here. Anywhere. I don't even care where. Just get on it and go. Just be like, that one. I honestly contemplated, I don't know, maybe in a few months, if I have more money, getting or maybe in the fall, because in the summer I don't really. In the summer I like being around here, but in the winter I don't. So maybe after the fall, if I don't go back to the program that I was going to school for. I don't know. That's still kind of up in the air. Oh wait, today's Saturday. I can't call them anyway. I have to call and talk to advising because I have a hold on my account. And hopefully I can straighten out that hold and then take some classes, probably gen eds online. I don't really want to, but I have to retake English 101 because my English didn't transfer. Good morning. What time is it in California? Are you 3-4 hours behind us? Did I get there safely and get home safely, I guess? I don't know. You pick if you want to. Thank you. Oh, I was saying if I don't go back to the program that I was in, I would like to though, but if I don't, maybe in the fall, winter, I would like to head south. It's Iceland. The airplane that's flying into Boston right now is an Iceland airplane. It looks like the tail. 11:05. Nice. 11, 12, yeah, 3-ish hours. Nice. Trump or dump. I'm not talking about politics. I'm not trying to get canceled because sometimes I can be very opinionated and I don't want to piss anyone off. Yeah. Oh yeah, so if I don't go back to the program, then probably head south for the winter. But I did see Frontier had a sale, I don't know, a few months ago at least. I'm not sure how often they do it or if it's a continuous thing, but they had a thing where it was $150 for a month of unlimited flying, and I'm like, that might be a good idea. And you just get the pay the $150 and then just be able to hop around and fly everywhere, do whatever. I don't know. I'm not really sure about the stipulations. I'd have to read the fine print because there's probably some sort of catch. Yeah, because anyone who's against him gets angry at the people who like him, and anyone who likes him gets mad at the people who don't like him, and I don't know. The way I look at it, if you like him, cool, that's fine. I mean, we have him for 4 years. If you don't like him, you're entitled to your own opinion as well, and we have him for the next 4 years. Either way. I mean, he can only do 4 more years, and then he can never do any more. So hopefully, while he's in, he'll do a good job, and that's all that we can really hope for, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really into politics. I have strong opinions on certain aspects of politics. Other than that, my main issue is that a lot of politicians like to just fill their pockets and not care about the actual people that they're supposed to be helping. But that's not all politicians. I know a lot of them are like that. But I don't know much about politics. So try sitting on your thumb. I don't feel like that would be very comfortable sitting on my thumb, but they squeeze the orange out of the White House. I mean, like I said, he's there for 4 years, whether we like him or not. Same thing I said when Biden got in. He's there for 4 years, whether we like it or not. I mean, there's not really much you can do about it once they're in. It's with people elected. It is what it is. Again, like I said, I'm not really into politics. The only time I have strong opinions is when they're trying to change certain laws or do certain things, and it's just, I don't know. Technically, I'm independent because some of my views sway one way, some of my views sway the other way, so it's, it all depends, I guess. I mean, as I've gotten older, I have started paying more attention, because when I was younger, I literally just stuck my head in the sand and didn't pay attention to any of it or care about any of it. But no, I'm not. I mean, you can talk about it. I just don't really know what to say because I don't have strong opinions about it. Like, I mean, there's certain aspects of politics that I do have certain strong opinions on, but like, who's in office? I mean, there's nothing I can do about it aside from vote. And when I voted, hopefully my vote counted. Who knows? And if it did, cool. If not, then it is what it is. I mean, if it didn't count, then I'm mad about it, obviously, because what's the point? Like, I don't understand the whole electoral college, like the electoral vote thing. Like, that to me makes no sense. It's like, I know technically they're supposed to vote towards whatever is the popular vote, but sometimes they don't, and I don't really understand that. Like, how are they getting away with that if that's what they're supposed to be doing? And why do we have that? That's one thing I don't understand. But, I mean, again, I don't really understand a lot of things about politics, and like, I wish I did understand more about it, but I also don't usually watch the news because the news is always, well, 90% of the time it's bad news. Well, probably more than 90% of the time. I am headed to Somerville right now in Boston. Well, it's slightly north of the actual Boston proper, but it's technically considered in Boston. But I am headed to pick up my shirt and bib for the 5K I'm doing tomorrow. I thought that the 5K was today because I messed up on my dates and got up extra early today to head up there, well, up here, to get it, only to then realize that I had my days wrong and it's actually tomorrow. So I stopped rushing and then kind of did some errands around town where I was. Then kind of decided, you know what, I should head up here to grab the bib and shirt before tomorrow, so that way I'm not rushing tomorrow morning, because otherwise I know myself well enough to know that I'll probably wake up late, probably procrastinate, and then on top of that, I intend to take the train from Braintree tomorrow instead of driving into the city. So, favorite food? Ooh, that's hard. My favorite food is actually corned beef and cabbage. Like, I know that sounds like really boring to most people, but growing up, like, it was kind of not like an all the time thing, but like that was, yeah, one of my favorite meals growing up. So it's still one of my favorite meals, but not like the super fatty corned beef though. Like, it has to be like the good corned beef. I mean, I'll eat like the other corned beef too, but I'm usually like picking out the fat because I don't like the texture. But yeah, corned beef and cabbage is definitely my favorite. I think my second favorite would probably be pizza, but it has to be like good pizza. I mean, I'll eat I would try almost any pizza, but there's specific places that have really good pizza. At least around where I'm from, there's like certain places that I really like their pizza. So like even if it's like if somebody's like, oh, you want pizza, and it's like, oh, where's it from? if they're ordering, like if they've already ordered it, I'm not gonna be like, nah, you got it from such and such place. But what's your favorite food? Yeah, I mean, some people do like Pop Tarts. I used to like Pop Tarts. Now I'm. Eh. It depends. I have to be like in the mood for a specific kind of Pop Tart, but half the time I get really disappointed because I'll see a new flavor and I'll be like, oh, I want to try that, and I'll buy them, and then I try like one bite and I'm like, this is gross. I don't want it. And it sucks because you already opened the box, so it's not even like you can donate it to like a food pantry or something. So then you have to find somebody that might want to eat it. Because I don't like throwing away food, so people are addicted to food. Yeah, they definitely are. I agree. I mean, sugar is high fructose corn syrup and sugar, and it's kind of ridiculous. Like growing up here, you don't realize how different our food is from other countries until you actually like start paying attention to what other countries are allowed to have. I was watching a video, I think it was Will Tennyson, and he was trying all different foods that were banned. I don't remember if it was American foods that were banned I think he's from Canada. I don't know if it was American foods that were banned in Canada or if it was his food, but I was just like, fish and chips are really good. I definitely like fish and chips. But I don't know, I thought it was really interesting because I was like, all the different foods that were banned. It might not have been his. I think I've watched a few different ones of those like banned foods things, but I actually really like his channel, so I like watching. He's quite entertaining, usually, I find him, anyway. But are you from somewhere near the coast? Because I've never had fish and chips anywhere other than in a coastal state. Like, because I grew up in Massachusetts, so then I grew up on the east coast of Massachusetts. So we get, obviously, fish and chips is pretty popular here. And the only other place I've ever had fish and chips was in Florida, but it was in Orlando, actually at Disney. Because the Raglan Road, well, actually, technically, I think it's Cook's. It's like the quick service that's like to the side of Raglan Road in Disney Springs, which used to be downtown Disney, has really good fish and chips. I've had them at Epcot in the UK Pavilion, which if you're gonna buy food in the park, I mean, it's probably the only thing that's like not just generic like chicken strips. sorry about that. Um, my phone overheated. So I am currently in the tunnel, so my phone might lose connection. Um, might not. I'm not sure. Um, oh yeah, true, true. I never thought of like. I never think of like fish and chips from rivers and lakes, but that totally makes sense. Probably the reason why I probably don't think about it is because of the fact that I am from somewhere coastal. But I never like. That's one of the reasons why I was like. One of the reasons why I've been so like. I don't really want to move to like a landlocked state. So like I don't want to like move away from the ocean and away from like seafood because I like seafood, but some seafood. But at least then like fish and chips would still be like a. You wouldn't be like a well as you wouldn't be like as fresh things like scallops or unless they're freshwater scallops then maybe but like scallops but you can let lobster or crab things like that. I don't like lobster or crab so I wouldn't have to really worry about that but the I'm going through the tunnel right now so it constitutes I just had to like put my air circulation thing on because it shut off and then like the snow from the tunnel got in. But I what am I yeah, if I lose connection, sorry, the tunnel is kind of under the water. The tunnel goes under like part of the city and also under like the Boston Harbor, so it's possible to lose connection while down here. I don't know. I'm thinking about possibly going to Castle Island to record the planes for a little bit after I go to. Am I supposed to slow down north? Of course, of course. And that's not 2.3 miles. It's like Tilly Street. In the tunnel. For the Tobin Bridge right now. I keep paranoid that all my crap up here is gonna fall. I don't know if it's a right exit or a left exit. I think it's a left. I mean, it's a right exit. Oh, my ears just popped. Right. Awesome traffic. Fourth worst in the U.S. That does not surprise me. Wait, was it exit 20 or 21? 21. I was just always past exit 20, so I'm like, oh no, wait, what was it? I have a really bad memory, so like, if I look at it and then like 3 seconds later I'll see that, oh, like, I'll literally look at it, see that it was 21, look away, 2 seconds later be like, wait, what exit was it? It's terrible. I wish I had a better memory. I think a lot of it too is that I'll second guess myself. Like I was like, even when I did that just now, I was like, wait, was it 20 or 21? And I was like, I think it was 21, but then like I wanted to check, otherwise then I'd be taking the wrong exit, and so. have switched the GPS, which is probably going to freeze my screen. I don't know if it messes with audio or not. Ooh, I just almost got rear-ended. Ooh, that was bad. Fuck this. Like, I'm in this lane because it's the exit lane, and like the person in front of me like jammed on their brakes, like because the whole line of traffic to take this exit is like all stopped, and like so they jammed on their brakes, and then the person behind me, it was a big ass truck. I'm so glad he was paying attention because like he jammed on his brakes and then swerved, and like literally his truck just like whoa, and man, if he had, my car would be totaled. I'd probably be at some hospital. Damn. Whoever offered to pray for me today, I appreciate you because oh, wow, I like literally just saw my life flash before my eyes in my rearview mirror. It was crazy. Woo. Wouldn't have been running a 5K tomorrow. That was scary. It was a big ass truck too. It was like, I don't know what kind of truck it was. It was a pickup truck, but it was a large pickup truck. Yeah, I was going through a tunnel. Am I still frozen? Right now I'm waiting to take an exit, so I'm not switching to the GPS quite yet. But once I take this exit, I am going to have to switch to my GPS to be able to know where I'm going. But, yeah. Am I still frozen? I don't know if I'm still frozen or not. On my screen I'm not, but I don't know. But yeah, I was going through the tunnel, so I figured I'd probably end up freezing going through the tunnel because the tunnel is underwater and under the sea. And unfortunately, it's self-service, so it doesn't really work out good all the time. Sometimes don't have an issue with it, but other times, because I remember like when I used to work at the airport, when I'd be driving into work and I'd be on the phone with somebody, and then like I'd go into the tunnel, my phone line would just cut off. I'm like, damn it. Alright, I might freeze again. Sorry, but I need to do this because I don't know where I'm going. Apparently 1.4 miles away, but 9 minutes. What? My phone's dying too, even though it's plugged in. It's like that. I need to get like a better charger for when I. Oh fuck! I was supposed to go that way. I think. I don't know. Maybe. No, I am going the right way. Yeah. It's a hill, not a stop. Let's go. I find it interesting when people are like, oh, it says hill. Let's stop. I mean, obviously, if there's traffic coming, you have to stop because you have to go to that traffic. But if there's no traffic coming, why are people stopping? I am at the traffic light, so I will come back to this. I drive down Temple Street until it looks like a main type road. thing that happened too. My phone overheated, and then I went into the tunnel. So, yeah, technical difficulties. I would like, I hope to eventually, hopefully before this summer, get a separate camera from my phone. I mean, I have a good camera, like I have a Canon camera, but it's really like it's a big multiple lens FPG lens. It's a DSLR. So, well, actually, I also have a 35 millimeter Canon GoPro as well, but which both of those cameras I absolutely love, love, love. But to try to like, I don't even think I could live stream with that anyway because I don't think it has the connectivity. I'm not really sure. But technology and I are not but two more streets. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out where I need to go. Broadway. Yeah, so I have a good camera that like I could record video on or like take pictures on, but it's heavy to like carry around. So unless I know that I'm going to be like going somewhere that I want to specifically take pictures or going somewhere I want to specifically record stuff, I don't usually bring it with me because it's big, it's heavy, and it's expensive, and I don't want it to get lost when I broke it. Unfortunately, that leads to me not using it as much as I'd like to, but it is what it is. However, I I'm hoping by this summer to be able to get like a GoPro or like a Insta360 or something. I'm looking at the Insta360 Mini. Yeah, I've been go for the JI, one of those, a friend of mine has, but has one of those, and he said it's really good. Like stability and everything, and that's one of my like one of my things I don't like, especially with recording with my cell phone, is it doesn't have like image stability when I go over like bumps or like if I'm like walking while recording. So I definitely want to get something like that in it. So like I could be getting that wrong. I'm really bad at remembering stuff. Or like a GoPro or like a DJI, whatever it's called. I don't know. But like, unfortunately, all of those cameras are quite expensive, and so hopefully I'll be able to get one soon. But I'm working on that. But I'd also, in a perfect world, like to get a drone, but I don't know how much I'd actually fly a drone. Like, I'm not sure if I would actually use it as much as I think I would, but I would like to get a drone. Like, maybe not like a super expensive one because, again, I don't know how much I would actually use it, so I'd rather not spend a lot of money on one and then find out I don't actually use it, rather than getting a cheaper one, finding out I don't use it very much, and then being like, okay, well, I only wasted X amount of money, rather than getting a really nice one and then being like, oh shit. But if I get a cheaper one and then end up realizing like, oh, I'm going to use this a lot, then I might end up getting a better one after eventually. So, and then buy maybe it's for like in the winter. Alright, let's look at this. I don't even really know the place. I gotta go. Maybe it was like 581. Whatever the street is. Now I gotta find somewhere to park too. Can't park there. End of safety zone. Well, it's not. Well, I have to drive up here again tomorrow. This is why I'm taking the train tomorrow, because I don't want to deal with this. It kills me, because, like, I'm only coming up here to grab my bib and my shirt. That's it. And it literally, like, makes me, like, cry. You can, not literally cry, but it makes me want to cry. Because I'm wasting the time and gas to come all the way up here just to get that. But the thing is, if I don't do it today, then I'm going to need to do it tomorrow. And I don't trust myself to wake up extra early and do that tomorrow. Because mornings and I are not friends. But yeah, I just drove by the place, so hopefully I can figure out which street that was on. I think I need to turn right. Oh, sorry, buddy. I need to get in this lane, so I think. Or is it the other lane? I don't know. Yeah, okay. That's my street. So I can find a parking spot. I know when I was driving up, there's a Dunkin' Donuts right here I could park at, but I'm not trying to have them be like, you can't park there. Another parking lot here at CVS. Notice, parking enforcement cameras are in operation. Oh boy! Damn, I should have parked at CVS then, because now I'm going to actually have to pay for parking. Well, pay at the meter. Can I pull in here? No, it's a do not enter. Damn. I hate parking in Boston. This is another reason why I'm taking the train tomorrow, because I don't want to park. I don't want to have to look for parking here. Tomorrow. Especially tomorrow, like when it's even busier. Just looking for parking will make you late. Irish menu after or something. If it's an Irish bar, why would they only have an Irish menu after a certain time? They should have an Irish menu all the time. Now I want. So my one of my favorite restaurants in Florida is Kitty O'Shea's in Orlando, and they have well, I don't know. I usually get their Irish. Oh shit! I should look there. I think it's called an Irish quesadilla. I don't know, but it's like mashed potatoes and like corn. No, corned beef, mashed potatoes, and I guess the dead end. Oops. So yeah, mashed potatoes, corned beef. I'm trying to think what else is in it. I think it comes with like tomatoes or mushrooms or some shit in it. I don't know. Something else that I don't like that I usually ask them not to put in it. And like cheese and like, I don't know. It's really good. And I don't know. I really miss it. And and like the sour cream that you like, you know how you usually dip quesadilla in like sour cream? They have like, it's like a, I want to say it's like a Jack Daniels like sour cream. Like they mix, I don't know. I'm making shit up now apparently. I don't remember what it's called. All I know is I ordered it. When I'm going to eat there, I order it and it's really good. And now I want it and I'm clearly not about to drive to Florida again. Oh my god. Okay, so I have two options. Either park at the CVS, if I can find the CVS again, or try to squeeze into that parallel parking spot where I have to worry about people trying to. Did I not come out far enough? Okay, here's the Dunkin'. So I'm gonna park it. I think I'm gonna park at the CVS. Because at least if I park at CVS is like an actual like. I don't know if it's Dunkin'. It's Boston. It's just sketchy. No turn on red. Oh, but I'm not turning. Well, it's not red anyway. Anymore anyway. It's evening parking, 15-minute parking. I mean, I don't plan on being here more than 15 minutes, but pay here. Wait, you gotta pay to park? Fuck. What kind of bullshit is this? You gotta pay to park to go to a CVS. Well, it's probably because CVS is next to other places and they don't want you to be parking here to. How much is it to pay to park? Because I don't want to pay that much. I'm cheap. Well, because I'm literally going to go into the freaking place and then come right back out. So, pay to park, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., kiosk or pay by phone, zone space. Alright, I'm going to end this live stream because I just got here and I have to pay and I'm going to need to use my phone to do that. And then I'm going to have to go into the place. So, I may start another live stream after, depending on how much I can charge my phone. But, alright. Thanks guys for watching.